Are we on? We're not even back from the commercial break yet. So, I'm going to come back now. So we're live on PirateCast, everybody.
7, 8.
What, already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no,
so, we are coming back from our Chris Holder interview right now. Hang on.
There's going to be a really weird delay, guys, because this is way ahead of the internet feed, or the internet feed's way ahead of this. One of the two. We've got 16 people already on Periscope. It's all good. 17. Hello, Chili Pepper 07. Yeah, we're going to get ready for an inside track. We're going to try something different. So let's see how it goes.
Welcome back to PirateCast. Thank you once again to the former world champion and Pirates #1 Chris Holder for giving us a little bit of insight on what happened last.
It was good to have the inside track on that incident.
It was good to have the inside track on that incident. But do we want to do another inside track?
We could do. All I'll say is thank you, Chris. It is the first time we've caught up with him this season.
It is, yeah.
Everyone was just swarming around him at press and practice, and we never got a look in. So thank you very much, Chris, for taking the time to speak to PirateCast. Always a popular interview on there. Second only to the main man himself, Greg Hancock, I think is probably the most popular response for an interview we've done. So thank you very much, Chris, and well done, Lee, for getting hold of him quick enough before track walk.
It was good. It was good. I sacrificed a lot of things.
It was good. It was good.
So yeah. So as we're going to talk about the topic
Periscope
of the
is way ahead.
yeah, it is. It is. To talk about the topic of the week, I think we need to change the music up a little bit. So.
I can't believe you wrote this.
What?
I am a real American when we read it.
Right, so that's the official music this week for Lee's inside track. Do you want to be inside Lee's track?
No, that's a dark and overwhelming place.
So can I have the camera? Because I'm going to...
Yeah.
So we're live on Periscope right now. Hi. I'm gonna try and... it's going to have to be a little bit... You might have to do a little bit of commentary here. In fact, no, what I'm going to do is... No,
you can tell we've prepared for this. This has sort of been sprung at the
Hang on. Hold that for
Hold
2
this.
seconds.
Right, we're back on.
2 seconds, and then I... Right, if this thing falls off, I'm going to be in some serious trouble. Right, there we go. I can still do the talking thing. Okay, so here we are. This is the incident. If you're looking at Periscope right now, you can see a computer screen. You can see Nicky Pedersen and you can see Greg Hancock. What I've done, because I'm a complete pro, I have actually slowed the footage down. So what we're going to do to begin with is look at the footage in slow motion, okay, just of the crash. So we're on the second lap at the moment. Apologies, the footage is a little bit dark, but it's one of those things that it's the actual footage itself, nothing else. So you can just about see there Nicky coming under Greg Hancock and getting past
front
him
wheel.
and completely taking him off. There we go. So Greg is down. Okay, the rest of the race continues. The bike there takes off this guy who I believe was it Jesper Jensen, I think Chris said.
Yeah.
So that's that, and Nicky Pedersen is carries on round the track regardless, and I believe somewhere around here he looks back and sees something that's happened, and then he raises his arm, okay, as if to say, "Why the hell did you fall off? I did nothing wrong." There you go. So, Nicky's usual kind of attitude. Towards a fall. I think I'm fair saying that. Now, this is where the action starts to happen on the other side of the track, okay? So, let's... the camera zooms in just a moment.
I'm guessing that everyone listening to the show has actually seen the footage, because we posted, it was all over the place. You couldn't not miss it.
So, again, we're slow motion, and we're seeing Greg here. And now he's running past a member of the track staff.
Sure this is slow motion? He is bombing it.
Yeah, this is definitely slow motion. Okay, so there he is. He's going really fast. At this point, what I want to do is, people have seen it. At this point, what I want to do is just pause it for a second and switch to another feed, okay? Because right now, what I'd like to, some people have seen exactly what happens with Greg here. Now, what I want to flip over to here is some old school WWF wrestling. We've got the Barbarian taking on Tito Santana at WrestleMania 6. And again, this is in slow motion. So watch this. Barbarian comes off the top rope here with a flying clothesline. And what I want you to notice is the momentum carries him straight over and he ends up on his belly. Look at that. That's pretty harsh, isn't it? So I'm not going to show that again, but that's that done. So bear that in mind when you're looking at this, okay? So here comes Lee's inside track. So Greg past another medical guy, leaps in the air. The momentum carries him over. Nicky actually ends up on top of Greg on the floor there. Because he hit him so hard. So he literally did that same spin move because he hit him so hard. Chris Holder's in there, in blue. Chris is just there behind the camera dude, trying to separate all this. And again, with the beauty of slow motion and Periscope, we're able to bring this with you. Pedersen's down, Greg's down. And there's a lot of palaver going on in the pits. It's quite exciting.
The best thing ever was, and I think James Tresidern found it or did it. It wasn't so much the stills and the memes that were generated from it. The best one was Piotr Pawlicki's face.
Yeah,
it was a still of literally Greg spearing Nicky, and Piotr Pawlicki just stood back going, "Oh my god!" And his face is just priceless. It is the best part of it. If you can find it, it's great.
There's Chris trying to keep Greg out the way. Nicky at this point, I think, is... Oh, yeah, Nicky is over there on the far side. Yeah, trying to keep them all separated. And so that's that. That's the first ever Lee's Inside Track. Let us know your feedback on that. Ben is back in charge now.
Oh, dear. It isn't going to end well.
Yes. But I'm back on the mic now.
Okay.
So yeah, if you haven't seen that, if you're listening to the audio feed here, we will upload this video to YouTube, so you can check that out very shortly after the show. I'd imagine check YouTube and you can see what I was pointing out.
Yeah, we'll post the inside track on PirateCast. Hopefully you'll enjoy it, and it'll be on our YouTube channel, PirateCast.
Yeah.
I think it's PirateCast 1 actually, and we will post it on our Twitter and Facebook pages for those that haven't been able to tune in live. So there's our Periscope for tonight. I'm going to leave you with Lee there.